These are the 20 best business laptops of 2024, and we're gonna rank each of them from God tier to trash tier. Links to all of these laptops mentioned in this video will be in the description below. Number 1. HP ZBook Studio G8. This beast is an absolute powerhouse. It's packing some serious hardware with options for high-end CPUs and GPUs. The build quality is top-notch and that 4K OLED display. But let's be real, it's not exactly light on the wallet or your backpack. Still, for creative professionals who need raw horsepower on the go, this thing is hard to beat. I'm putting this bad boy in God tier without hesitation. Number 2. Apple MacBook Pro 14-inch M3. Apple's latest M3 chip is no joke, folks. This thing flies through tasks like a hot knife through butter. The Liquid Retina XDR display is gorgeous. And don't even get me started on that battery life. Sure, it's pricey and the lack of upgradability might irk some, but for most pros, this is the cream of the crop. It's a no-brainer God tier for me. Number 3. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Yoga Gen 8. The classic ThinkPad reliability with a 2-in-1 twist. This thing is built like a tank but still manages to be pretty sleek. The keyboard is a dream to type on, and the stylus is super handy. It's not the most powerful machine out there, but for business users who need versatility, it's a solid choice. I'm feeling good about slotting this into great tier. Number 4. Acer TravelMate P4. Look, it's not going to win any beauty contests, but this laptop gets the job done. It's got decent performance for the price, and the battery life is surprisingly good. The plastic build feels a bit cheap though, and that display is nothing to write home about. For budget-conscious business users, it's not a bad option. I'm thinking this lands squarely in good tier. Number 5. HP EliteBook 840 G9. This business laptop packs some solid specs, but it's not exactly blowing me away. The 14-inch WUXGA IPS display is decent for productivity, and you can configure it with up to 64GB of RAM, which is pretty sweet. But the battery life is just okay at around 7 to 8 hours. For business users who need a reliable workhorse without any fancy bells and whistles, it gets the job done. I'm putting this one in good tier. It's confident but not super exciting. Number 6. Lenovo ThinkBook 14S Yoga. Now we're talking. This 2-in-1 convertible has a really nice build quality with its aluminum chassis. The keyboard is super comfortable for typing all day. I love that it has Thunderbolt 4 support for fast data transfers and connecting external displays. The battery life could be better at only about 7 hours. But overall, it's a versatile machine for business users who want that tablet functionality too. I'm feeling good about this one. It's going in great tier. Number 7. HP Spectre X360 14. Oh, this is a slick one. The 2024 model has Intel's new Core Ultra processor, which gives it a nice performance boost. That 14-inch OLED display is absolutely gorgeous. And we can talk about that 9-megapixel webcam. You look amazing on video calls. It's a bit pricey, but for professionals who want a premium 2-in-1 experience, this is hard to beat. The build quality and design are top-notch too. I'm loving this laptop. It's definitely earning a spot in great tier. Number 8. HP Dragonfly G4. This thing is impressive. It's just 2.2 pounds. It's insanely light and portable. But don't let that fool you. It's still got great performance with its 13th gen Intel processors. The battery life is stellar at over 12 hours. And that 5-megapixel webcam with auto framing, chef's kiss for all you digital nomads out there. It's not cheap, but for business travelers who want the ultimate in portability without sacrificing power, this is the cream of the crop. I can't help myself, this baby is going straight into the God tier. Number 9. Lenovo ThinkPad E14 Gen 5. This laptop is a solid choice for business users on a budget. I love the sturdy build quality and sleek design. It feels premium without breaking the bank. The performance is smooth for most workflows, and the bright display with good color saturation is a nice touch. The webcam and audio are pretty decent too. My main gripe is the battery life falling short of 8 hours, which is a bit disappointing for a business laptop. Overall though, I think this hits a sweet spot for price and features, so I'm putting it in the great tier. Number 10. Lenovo ThinkPad T470. Now this is a productivity powerhouse. The keyboard on this thing is absolutely fantastic. Typing feels like a dream. I'm also really impressed by the epic battery life, lasting over 17 hours with the extended battery. It's got every port you could need, including Thunderbolt 3. The PCIe SSD is speedy too. On the downside, the screen is a bit dim and the speakers are tiny. But for getting work done, this laptop is hard to beat. The balance of portability, usability, and battery life makes it a great tier pick in my book. Number 11. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12. Wow, the Lenovo really knocked it out of the park with this one. This ultra portable is insanely light at just 2.47 pounds, but still packs in a gorgeous 16:10 display and a fantastic keyboard. The build quality is top-notch, and I love that they kept a good selection of ports despite the slim design. Performance from the new Intel Core Ultra chips is solid, though not mind-blowing. The only real downside is the eye-watering price tag, but for the ultimate premium business ultra portable, I've got to put this in the God tier. Number 12. HP Elite Dragonfly G3. This laptop is seriously impressive. The build quality is excellent, and at just 2.2 pounds, it's insanely portable. I'm blown away by the battery life, over 14 hours in video playback. The 3:2 aspect ratio display is great for productivity too. Performance is decent, though occasionally laggy. My biggest gripe is the screen, which has shockingly bad viewing angles for a premium device. It's also very expensive, but for road warriors who need ultimate portability and battery life in a premium package, this is still a God tier choice despite its flaws. Number 13. Microsoft Surface Pro 9. This 2-in-1 tablet packs some serious power with its Intel Core i7 processor, but it comes at a cost, literally. The beautiful 3:2 screen and versatile design are great, but the lack of a headphone jack and high price tag when you add necessary accessories like the keyboard cover are definite downsides. It's a solid choice if you want a Windows tablet that can replace your laptop, but it's not for everyone. I'm putting this one in average tier. It's good, but not amazing for the price. Number 14. Dell Latitude 9430. Now we're talking. This business convertible is a beast with its 12th generation Intel processor and optional 4G to 5G connectivity. The build quality is top-notch, and it's got great battery life. Sure, it's pricey and a bit heavy at over 3 pounds, but for a premium business laptop, it delivers. I'm loving the versatility and performance here. This baby is going in great tier. It's expensive, but worth it if your company is footing the bill. Number 15. Apple MacBook Air M2. Oh man, this thing is sweet. The M2 chip absolutely flies, and the fanless design means it's whisper quiet. Battery life for days, a gorgeous screen, and it's even lighter than the previous model. The starlight color looks way better in person than I expected to. My only gripe is the limitation to one external display, but overall, this is my go-to recommendation for most people. It's definitely earning a spot in great tier. Apple knocked it out of the park with this one. Number 16. MSI Stealth 14 Studio. This compact powerhouse is aimed at content creators on the go. It's got a beefy RTX 4060 GPU and a sharp display with a 240Hz refresh rate. But man, the battery life is a letdown, and the webcam is pretty meh for the price. It's great for demanding tasks, but the loud fans and cracked arrow keys are annoying. I'm putting this in average tier. It's got potential, but needs some refinement to really shine. Number 17. Apple MacBook Air 15 M3. The M3 chip is insanely efficient, handling 4K video editing and multitasking like a champ. I love how light it is at just 3.3 pounds, perfect for us digital nomads. The 15-inch screen gives you plenty of real estate without weighing you down. Battery life is killer too. We're talking nearly 2 days for regular work stuff. It's not cheap at $1,300, but for what you're getting, it's totally worth it. This bad boy is definitely going into the God tier for me. Number 18. Lenovo ThinkPad E16 Gen 1. It's not gonna blow your mind, but it gets the job done. The 16-inch screen is nice, and you can even get it with a touch display. It's pretty durable too, passing those military-grade tests. But here's the thing, the screen could be brighter and the Wi-Fi is a bit outdated. For the price though, starting at just $638, it's a solid choice for small businesses or anyone on a tight budget. I'm putting this one in the good tier. It's not fancy, but it's reliable and won't break the bank. Number 19. Lenovo Yoga Book 9i. Now this is something different. 2 screens on a laptop? Sign me up. It's super versatile. You can use it like a normal laptop, prop it up vertically, or even use it in portrait mode. The OLED screens are gorgeous, and I love that you can use different apps on each screen. But let's be real, it's not for everyone. At $1,999.99, it's pricey, and the lack of a built-in keyboard might be a deal breaker for some. Battery life is decent at 6 to 7 hours, but not amazing. I'm putting this in the good tier. It's innovative and cool, but definitely niche. Number 20. Dell Precision 5680. Okay, so this is a powerhouse workstation, but it comes at a cost. Literally. We're talking a starting price of $2,489, and that's without a dedicated GPU. Yikes. It's got some nice features like a 4K OLED touchscreen and can handle up to 64GB of RAM and 8TB of storage, but for the price, I expected more. The lack of a webcam privacy shutter is a bit odd for business laptop too. It's powerful, sure, but there are better options out there for the money. I'm sticking this one in the average tier. It's good but not great, especially considering the price tag. So there you have it. These are my personal ratings for all of the most popular best business laptops of 2024. Links to all of these business laptops will be in the description below. Do you agree with me on these rankings or not? Leave a comment down below and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.